We see that order is kept and law-breaking does not pass unnoticed. If I may say so, we are very good. You will find no crime on the streets of our city, I assure you. Our prison is here within the Watch. All but the worst criminals serve their sentence there. Not a pleasant prospect. Yes, I know of them. Rag-pickers, orphans, denizens of the Wending. A grand and venerable city, is it not? Like none other. So many marvels, such great citizens. Sparrows? Murdered? I see. I'm so glad you've come to me before this went any further. As it happens, an old enemy of theirs has returned to Rathir. Dunn. Orwin Dunn. Spotted on the quays. I have no guards to spare, but if you went now, found him, brought him in for questioning, Dunn could be found guilty. We have heard that he was spotted on the quays, snuck in aboard a merchant ship, most likely. A patrol of the Watch will be sent after him, but if you were to go before, find him, prevent his escape, that would be well.
City Watch, move along!
Well, you're no guard. Here to let me out, is that it? That's a jest, mind you. Even if I could slip out of here, the damn Watch would have me back before you could count 12. I'd swear the stone spy for them. What am I here for, you mean? Would you believe I disgraced the great house's daughter? Didn't think you would. I had a right good swindle going with some Wending lads. But are they locked up? No. Bloody Alpha double standard. Let's just say if you carried 100 crates from ship to vault, no one's none the wiser if one or two things go missing from every haul. Whenever they do let me loose, I don't fancy I'll stay longer than a whore's wink. Anywhere else in Amalur, that's where I'd rather be. I wanted to be alone.
You, halt! You're lost. Only the prison lies this way. We are the City Watch, and this is our home. You are a guest. Conduct yourself as one. You don't want to end up in there, believe me. What's worse, though, is resisting arrest. I don't advise it. Do not think us a people given to folly or crime. But in a city so large as this, there must always be exceptions to the rule. If you have no business, be on your way.
This is the City Watch.
The watch sees all.
Good day to you.
Sparrow send a hound out to the piers, and of course now we're right where he wants the both of us, you and I. You think I'd just waltz back into Rathir like that? No, he lured me here to take the blame for the murders. That's what he did. Why the captain of the watch? The one that's been snuffing out those sparrows. He likely sent you here himself. Got you out of the way so he could go and slaughter the last of them, leisure-like. Clever bastard he is. Read the writing on the wall, mate. And if you weren't such a fool, you'd have left those sorry rag pickers to die in peace. Oh, I'd spit on their sorry graves for what they've done to me. But not enough to show our faces in Rathir. We're not that mad. Oh, ho, ho. Now you see, that I cannot allow. Talibor is going to pin the murders on one of us, and it'll be the one who's dead. And that would be you. You're not going anywhere.
Prepare to die!
Keep the peace.
Sif Seder at your service. Don't mind the racket, just my wife, at Harpy across the way. My craft is shields and armor only. The art of it's in the balance. Too heavy and you can't move in it. Too thin, and it shatters. Majestic towers, crisp sea air, and I spend my life in here, with that milksop Adar and my spiteful hag of a wife. What a mouse! Look at the way he taps at the forge. Scared of his own damn shadow. First and greatest mistake I ever made. Only thing sharper than her wares is the tongue in her mouth. Proud is right, and why not? Fitted most of the Alfar army. No frills, no finery. Just good hard steel. Good then.
Is there anything that can't be found here?
I'll sell you weapons, but if it's armor you need, you'll have to speak to that husband of mine. Good enough an apprentice, though he's wanting some courage. Still, I pity him. The hours he spends under the dark cloud of my husband's scowl. Him? Pff, if you've any love of life, don't talk to him. Can't abide a joke. Can't enjoy a drink.
Before the war, the people of Rathir were filled with hope, with joy. Most of them, anyway. Have you met my husband?
I like to think that every weapon I forge just might kill one of those two, Arthur. That's what helps me sleep at night. A terrible thing. Much as it keeps us in business. Come see me again.
Repairs? I can make repairs to nearly anything. Sometimes all I have is a sturdy hammer and an anvil. Never thought I could be unhappy working at a forge until I met those two. Some days I think it's all a jest, and they're like a pair of lovebirds when I'm gone. Others, that there will be bloody murder by noon. Know what I dream of? A quiet forge. Nothing but the sound of the billow fire and the hammer's ring. No oaths, no bickering. That's the day I'll finally make my own work. Until then, mending helms and sharpening swords. I'll manage. When I was young, the Tuatha stormed Erethel. They broke into Rathir once. I still remember the fires and their ghastly armor. Those fires took the southern docks. It's called the Losgiad now. The Burn. Rathir is quite busy now. It wasn't always this way. It was quiet and peaceful once, before the Tuatha.